I sure hope I get this right, because this being the most complicated build, if something goes wrong, I'm not going to be happy with myself. What's up, Agents? Zero here, and welcome back to another episode of the Piston House. And today we're actually going to be working on probably the most complicated build that's going to be going into this whole build, and this is going to be a multi-chest swapper. Now, I do in fact have one of these built on my new testing world, because I somehow managed to delete my old testing world, and I built a new one. I still know how I managed to do that. I am not happy with myself for getting rid of my old world, but anyway, we're going to be building a multi-chest swapper in this episode. This is going to be the most complicated thing that's going to be going into this entire actual build. So I need to dig this 3 deep. This needs to be 4 wide, which I've already done, and I need to make this 6 long. So that's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I just need to clear this space out. I sure hope I get this right, because this being the most complicated build, if something goes wrong, I'm not going to be happy with myself. But this is going to be a relatively cool thing, because I know some of you watching probably watch regular Minecraft videos, and you probably are going to see what I'm building and understand the concept. The thing about having one of these built in Pocket Edition is that you can use chests in this build, and on PC you actually can't do that. Now again, I do need to make sure I get this right. I do believe this needs to go here. So if I go ahead and put this here, yeah, that should extend, obviously. That's kind of obvious. So I put this here. Now what I need to do, I need to put a piston right here, with a block right here, temporary block right here with a piston right here. I've actually done a tutorial, no, not here. I've actually done a tutorial on one of these. It's one of my older videos, and again, I haven't really done YouTube for very long, so saying it's an old video doesn't really say much. Alright, so if I put this block here, I was just contemplating on whether or not I'm actually doing this correctly, but I should be doing this correctly. Alright, so I need to put down yeah, I think I'm doing this correctly. I hope I'm doing this correctly. And I also need a regular piston right here. Like I said, if I mess this up, I am not going to be happy. So what I need to do is I need to put a block down here. I need to place a comparator here. I need a dropper here. And I need a dropper, if I can aim this right, there we go. And this is going to be running into a redstone torch. Now, what I need to go ahead and do is place an item inside of this dropper, which turns this off. Repeater right here, set this to 2 ticks. Repeater right here, set to 4 ticks. And I do believe I need... hold on, yeah, I need a block right here. And I need a block right here. No, I don't. I'm messing up on my own build, because I kind of expected that. Okay, so what I need to do is I need to place down redstone dust right here. And from here I need to place down a repeater here. Set that to 4 ticks. I need a block right here. There we go. Repeater right here. set to 4 ticks. Is it really only 5? I was sworn when I counted this out it was 6. Alright. So, I guess the only thing I can do now is actually test to make sure it's actually working. And I went one too far. I need to grab a button. Because if this is actually working correctly, which I'm hoping it is, then that means that I've done this relatively quickly, and it's actually... Okay, so what I want to do now, I'm going to go ahead and get rid of this, and I need to get out some blocks just to test this. 2, 3, 4. Alright. 2, actually no, that doesn't go there, that needs to go here. 3 and 4. Alright. Moment of truth. Let's see. If this works exactly as it's supposed to, this gold block will now be in the spot where the diamond is. It's just going to rotate in a circle. That's all that's going to happen. The emerald block should be what comes out. Let me go ahead and... Something's not right. Something is definitely not right. I think I know what's wrong here. I think I know exactly what's wrong here. So if I come up to the top, let me go ahead. Alright. So I need to pull this out of here. It needs to go back in here. Here I thought I had this figured out. Apparently not. What did I do wrong here? I have absolutely no idea what I did wrong. Oh, I know what I did wrong. I know exactly what I did wrong. I need to get rid of that. I need to put a repeater going right here. Yeah. And I need to put a block... No, that's not a block. I need to put the piston back down. Which means I need to pull the pistons back out. And I do believe this should fix it. Here I am spending time trying to fix a build that I thought I figured out, and apparently I didn't. Alright. Now I do believe this should be correct now. So if I go ahead and do this, did I get rid of? Yes, I did. Okay. So if I go ahead and pull these back out, I'm really hoping this works this time, because if not, I'm not sure what I did wrong. Seems to be a trend on this series so far. So, yes, it actually worked. So let's go ahead and keep pushing the button, because if I push this button again, the emerald block should be what's coming up. Okay. I just want to keep pushing this a number of times just to make sure everything is working as it's supposed to, because with this complicated of a build, it's kind of easy to manage to mess something like this up. As you could obviously tell, I already messed it up a few times. Okay, so it's working as intended. The next step that I want to go ahead and do is set the button up. Which that is going to be a bit complicated. Because here's the issue with this build. I gotta make sure that I do not put redstone directly next to a large number of these blocks, because if redstone dust, I can't talk today. Then again, when is that new? I can't put redstone dust next to this block, and I can't put it next to this piston, because if I do, then that means that the pistons are not going to fire in the proper order. So I think what I can do is something like this. Hold on, actually, know what? Maybe what I could do is I could run this into the wall. Yeah, I think I can run this into the wall without a problem. Wait a minute. Well, yes, but not the way I was about to do it. So if I go ahead and do something like this, yeah, that should run it, if I'm not mistaken. No, actually it shouldn't. Not the way I have it wired up. I need to put that there. I can get rid of this. Let me go ahead and put these blocks back down. Here I thought I would have this figured out the first try, and I didn't. Not happy with myself. But this is actually going to be a relatively cool circuit, to say the least. So if I go ahead and start covering a majority of this back up, yeah, let's go ahead and... Okay, that's working as intended. Good. So I think I'm safe to go... Actually, I'm not going to cover this up just yet, because I do need to put chests down. So let me go ahead and clear my inventory now, because I'm actually kind of done with this part. Now that I have the redstone set up, I can go ahead and start putting chests down. So if I go ahead and put down, let's grab regular chests, because no reason we can't. So if I go ahead, hold on, I need a few blocks first. At least I have the redstone down. I'm glad about that. I was kind of worried at the start of the episode. So if I put chest down here, put chest down here, I should be able to toggle these around. Yep, that's exactly how it should be. So let's go ahead and put down, and one more chest ought to do the trick. Now I do want to go ahead and get rid of this block right here, because it's not necessary. So at this point I can go ahead and cover up all the redstone. Now, because this is the place where some of the enchanting is going to end up being, what I want to do is I want to put stuff inside of these chests that correspond with enchanting. You know what? I don't need commands to clear my inventory for this. And if I could do this correctly, it would help. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to grab... What do I want to put in this first chest? Let's go ahead and fill this with lapis, because I know for a fact you need lapis in order to enchant. So let's go ahead and fill this thing up with lapis. So let's go ahead and start filling this up. That's one level done for the inventory. I don't know why I said level. It's one row. Sometimes I question the way I word things, but whatever. And the reason why I'm only doing my hotbar instead of just filling my inventories, because granted I am using a controller and I can technically count how many times I'm pressing my quick move button, which if you look in the bottom right, that's technically my Y. You guys don't necessarily know. Then again, you guys probably trust my word. So we've got lapis going there. If we go ahead and do this, yes, we have a completely different chest. Let me go ahead and cycle this around 3 more times just to show you guys it's actually working as intended. And nothing is actually breaking. Alright, so everything is still there. Okay, that's technically what is supposed to be expected, admittedly. So now I think I want to do, let's get ourselves some armor. So I'm going to grab some of this, grab some iron armor. Let's go ahead and pull out maybe an elytra, however it's pronounced. Let's grab some golden armor. So let's go ahead and start putting this into the chest. And let's go ahead and grab some more armor. And you know what? Hold on. I mean, it might be a good idea to put horse armor in there, but can you actually enchant horse armor? I mean, I know this is a creative build, but I want to make sure it actually looks like you can actually use everything to actually make the enchants happen. I don't know if horse armor can actually be enchanted. I know it can't be crafted, that much I'm aware of, but can't be enchanted. Alright, I need you guys' help on this matter, because I don't remember. Can horse armor actually be enchanted? Because if it can, then it's going to be worth putting inside this chest. If it can't be enchanted, I'm not going to bother. I really do not remember. Oh, and I just put iron, didn't I? Yeah. Yes, I think having horse armor in there as something that could possibly be enchanted would be really cool. Let me go ahead and do this. You know what? Granted, I did ask you guys just now. I'm going to put the horse armor in there anyway. If it turns out I cannot actually enchant horse armor, then I'll know by next episode at least. So let's go ahead and cycle through the chests. Now I want to go ahead and grab some tools. Because I know you can enchant tools. So let's grab sword, shovel. Let's just grab everything except the hose, because I don't think you can actually enchant hose. I mean, you could probably put unbreaking on hose, but is it really worth actually putting hose inside, enchanting hose in the first place? And I don't know why I put them down in the order I did, but I might as well go ahead and go with it. Let's go ahead and do this. And I know I could technically do... I need to go back in my creative inventory. So, if I grab another set of each individual tool to fill this up. And then the last thing I'm going to be doing as far as the chest is concerned, well, for the last chest anyway, I'm going to be putting in... I know I'm going to be putting in enchanted books. So let's go ahead and start filling this back up again. Shovel, pickaxe, dime... Oh, that's... Although I don't necessarily know what I want to do in the other two slots. And there I messed it up again. Man, I'm a bit of a picky person, aren't I? You know what, let's go ahead and put some hose in there, because why not? I mean, probably useless to enchant hose in the first place, but whatever. So let's go ahead and put the diamond, iron, and gold. I actually have to test that. You know what? Let's test this on camera. If I put a hoe in here, no, you can't enchant hose. Okay, that's what my thought was. Okay, so you can't enchant hose. And I did not grab the last hoe. I am having so much trouble today, it's not even funny. Well, probably funny to you guys, but not to me. So let's go ahead and put this stuff back away. I thought this would be a simple task, but nope. And let's go ahead and pull out one more of each kind of sword, because why not? I mean, swords are what's really important in this game, because you want to make sure you're well protected, obviously. And so for this last chest, we're just going to put in a whole bunch of enchanted books. Now, oh wait a minute, I just realized I could put in bows in the other one. Why didn't I think of bows? Yeah, let's put in bows this time. Why did I not think of bows? And you can enchant fishing rods too. So I can put down bows, I can put down a fishing rod. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to do 2 bows and 1 fishing rod for this chest. Now let's move on to the last chest. I'm already running short on time. I thought this would take a lot less time than it did, but it's taking up a lot longer than I originally thought. Enchanted. Let's go ahead and pull out some Protection 4 books. Actually, no, what all things considered, I don't really need all this many. So let's get some fire protection books. I'm technically only going to need, just get 1 feather falling book. Let's get just 1 blast protection for right now. And projectile protection. I suppose we can get a couple thorns books. And I do want to put down like a hidden anvil system at some point. The problem being that, if you guys remember from yesterday's survival video, I actually ran into an issue where apparently I can't use... Okay, so I can't actually use... Oh, what am I saying? I can't put... I can't put falling blocks onto pistons because then they break. Let's put unbreaking in this chest. Wait, what did I just pull out? Silk touch. Okay, yeah, I'm going to put unbreaking in here as well. Okay, so up to Unbreaking 3. I am not an expert on enchants. I don't know how much of what exists. And there's actually new enchantments coming in the next update. I know we're getting Frostwalker. So let's go ahead and get Fortune 3. Power, is there a power 4? Power 5, okay, let's get Punch, Flame, Infinity. I just need 4 more enchants. Luck of the Sea, Lure 3. And you know what? After these 2 books, I think what I could do is put in a couple stacks of Bottle of Enchanting. And that should be everything all done. Now, I know this room is technically kind of bare. I'm gonna see if I can figure out what I can do about that. But you know what? With this project done and the video being far longer than I was hoping it would be, you know what, this is actually a good place to go ahead and end the video off. So hopefully you guys have enjoyed. If you did, make sure to hit that like button. Want more, then make sure to hit that subscribe button for future content. Also, you can follow me on Twitter at AgentCP0 to stay updated. This has been Zero Stews. Thank you guys for watching, and with that, I will see you guys later.